Hello, my name is Paulina and I study English with Outcomes Advanced. Welcome aboard. Actually, not only with Outcomes Advanced, but the main textbook to work with is Outcomes Advanced. So, before we continue working with Unit 4 Politics, of course, I offer you, as usual, tell me about how you are. In my turn, I'll tell you how I am. I hope to find any comments under this video telling me how the things are going with you. So as for me, I'll tell you a bit about my weekend. I'm gonna be short, I promise. So this Saturday, I went to, not a kind of a friend, but sort of not very close friend, still a friend, okay, of mine. So I went to her to do some makeup for her because it was her birthday, and I wanted to present her with such kind of activity. And luckily she agreed to and was very pleased. So in the end, after an hour, I think, yeah, she was beautiful. I think she was more beautiful than before, because I really believe that natural beauty is great. As you can see, I mean, I'm not wearing any makeup right now. So natural beauty is fine, but there is something about makeup. So it's not by chance that it is considered beautiful, right? So and that's all for Saturday. I don't even remember how I spent the morning, but still. And as for Sunday, yesterday I went shopping with my mom, and I hadn't expected to buy anything. I expected it to be like a meeting, going in a shopping mall that we are not used to going because it's pretty far from the place where we both live. So, but in fact, in the end, I've got plenty of things. So it was unforgettable experience, because last weekend I also bought something. And so the reason I don't know about the set phrase in English, but in Russian we do have this set phrase. I'll try to describe it. Like, there are some important and basic things to buy, right? Like clothes, boots, and everything. And there are some like accessories, for example. These are not that important. So maybe it's basic. So we have like big purchases and like small purchases, right? So this week it was the second weekend, one after another, when I bought something basic, but at the same time these were big purchases because the sums are not usual, not 5,000, you see, rubles, of course. But anyway, these are really just like significant things for me. Okay, that's it. Share your feelings and things you did during the weekend, and let's go. Our plan, what we're gonna do today. Unfortunately, I didn't have time. I didn't have neither time nor willing to retell the text. I don't know why. I just didn't do it. And but of course, as you see, I decided to have a lesson anyway and not blame myself on that. So just I want to tell, and I mean that our today's lesson is going to be like on fly, because I didn't prepare anything apart from screenshots from the textbook. Okay, so we skip this homework. I mean, retelling the text or something. If you did, well done, good for you, just great. You're welcome. I didn't. So we have another part of reading for some reason today, actually. So today we're gonna have reading as well. Let's see what we're gonna have. Not that great, I mean, the size, yeah, the text. But before, as usual, yeah, Cast your vote. I have checked it, actually, cast a vote, because I didn't know this. Cast your vote, it means like give your vote. So if you vote, you come to a special place where you can sign the papers that you want this or that person to be a president or prime minister or anyone, you see? So cast your vote. Yeah, like give your vote. Yeah, come and do it. Discuss what you know about Switzerland. Wonderful. Think about the following. It's geography. Oh, sorry. It's history, famous Swiss people, living or dead, its famous products, brands and services, its political system. I'm not that erudite. Нет, это другое слово. Just a sec. I'm sorry. Really?
Erudite.
Erudite. Polymathic. Wow, egg-headed. So I'm not that egg-headed. I'm not that erudite. So as for geography of Switzerland, it's located somewhere in Europe. I know that it's a very tiny, like just a tiny, sorry, without very, a tiny country. And I know about Switzerland that they make chocolate, watches, and there are lots of banks, and people from all over the world, they keep their money safe there. And another fact I know about Switzerland is that it's expensive to live there. I know that one. There are some mountains, right? What else? What else? I don't know anything about people living or dead. I mean, famous people. What else? And that Switzerland is keeps neutrality, or how to say this? Just a second, I'm gonna check it. Neutrality, yeah.
Neutrality.
So Switzerland keeps neutrality in terms of when it comes to a war or any important opinion, any difficult situation on this political arena, yeah, a world arena. So they keep neutrality no matter what happens. They say nothing in any regard. But let's see where it is on the map. Switzerland, a country in Europe, yeah. Map, world map, yeah. It's so difficult to concentrate now because it's almost, it's 4 o'clock in Samara, and the 4 o'clock in the afternoon is the most likely time when I fall asleep, when I'm most likely to fall asleep. But I find my like sleepness. I fight my sleep every day at this time. But for some reason, I always record the lessons at this particular time. Incredible. So you see, they even zoomed it. Like, it's a really tiny. So France, Spain, yeah. It's just a dot, a small spot. I see near Italy, yeah. Switzerland, France, yeah. Spain is okay. I see. Germany, Austria. You see the geographical location. Wonderful. It's history. I know nothing about this history, and I don't want to. actually. But okay, let's skip this one because I think history is not something we can just. I'm sorry. History is not something we can just scroll down or something. Something is happening with my throat. I don't know what. Famous Swiss people living or dead. Let's check this out. Famous Swiss people living or dead. Wow, Albert Einstein is Swiss. I don't know this one. Roger Federer, I know him. Him also. Jean-Jacques Rousseau. I don't know how it's pronounced. TJ Bobo. Have no idea who he is. Chevrolet. Was he the one who invented this wonderful? Yes, he was, I think, yeah. Ah, he's an American racer. Wow, okay. Now we know a bit more about Switzerland's famous people. Yeah, it's famous products, brands, and services. As for this one, I know Toblerone. I know some other types of chocolate, which I once have tried, and it was fantastic, really. So famous products, brands, and services. Famous Swiss products, brands, and services. Let's see. Services. Michael, what? Swiss brands. Let's see. Top Switzerland. Whoa, whoa. Do you know any of them? I don't. Really? I know nothing. No, nothing here. Okay. No, this one. Mid-range fashion in. Okay. Chocolate. Okay. Rolex watches again. Yeah. I think that's enough. Political system. Okay, we have this politics unit. Yeah. So yeah, political system of with PDF. Okay, democracy, like straight democracy, no idea what it is. The Federative Republic, Directorial Republic, political federal system as 3 levels: the Confederation, the cantons, and the communes. Okay, federal state with direct, not straight democracy, direct democracy. Legislative branch is the Federal Assembly. Has to pay. Okay, now we know something about Swiss political system. Great. Oh, sorry. You really, can you imagine that? I'm really fighting my sleep right now. Every second, really. Sorry. Read an article about the Swiss electoral system. So how they vote. This word I know. Find 3 ways in which Swiss MPs and representatives of the people, yeah, in parliament. So 3 ways in which Swiss MPs are quite unusual. Okay, so they also have this wonderful system when people can ask their questions to the ruling party. Yeah, 3 examples of how Swiss people participate in politics. So, is being an MP considered a way to participate? Maybe. How members of the National Council and the Senate are selected? Okay, we'll see. One reason that may explain why not so many Swiss people vote. Interesting, because I don't believe Russians like voting, really. I don't think we believe that we make any change. Can make any change. So we'll compare Swiss to Russian. Electoral system, Swiss style. I didn't read this text before the lesson, so I'm gonna do it now. Sorry for that. You can skip this part, just scroll or, you know. Consisting of 26 cantons. What's that? What's canton? Canton. A political region or local government area. In some countries, especially one of the into which is divided. Okay. Particularly Swiss canton. Or member states. The country of Switzerland has a long tradition of democracy. Some claim it dates back to the 13th century. It is also perhaps unique in the amount of power it allocates to regional and local institutions. Okay, they are quite autonomous. Yeah. Parliament only sits 12 weeks a week. Okay, wonderful job. Yeah, just 12 weeks a week. 12 weeks a year. And MPs are paid modest salaries compared to counterparts abroad. Yeah, I know that this country is quite an expensive one in terms of life cost. Yeah, and cost of life, but they have good salaries as well. Most have second jobs in the community. In fact, this devolution of power extends to individual citizens. Even when the national parliament decides to change federal law, individuals can challenge the decision by collecting 50,000 signatures on a petition. This triggers an automatic referendum. Okay, furthermore, anyone can propose laws by getting 100,000 signatures. Wow, okay, anyone in the country. Wonderful, because it's absolutely helpless. Useless in Russian. It's impossible for now. Similar processes exist at the local level. People may vote on these single issues 15 times a year or more. The vast majority of votes are cast by post. 15 times a year or more. 15 times. The Swiss have a federal parliament with two bodies, the National Council and the Senate, which choose the government. The Senate is formed by the individual cantons, electing 2 representatives each, irrespective of population size. The 200 MPs in the National Council are elected via a complex form of proportional representation. Each canton is allocated a number of seats according to population, ranging from 34 Zurich to 1 Uri. The political parties provide lists of candidates for each canton, which are sent to the electorate. Voters can vote not only for the party, but also for specific candidates. They can even make their own list. Okay. The number of seats each party gains in any canton is determined by the percentage of party ballot papers returned. The specific people who are then chosen for each party depends on the individual votes cast for each candidate. Because of this system, individual representatives maintain a direct relationship with the voters, often rejecting the party line. Special interest groups often lobby voters to support MPs favoring their cause. What's that? What is meant here? Special interest groups. Is it a group of a particular Individual representative. Okay, we'll see. Coalitions are the norm in Switzerland as parties don't gain an absolute majority, with the result that the tradition of consensus has become established. This may partly explain why voter turnout. I'm sorry, I'm really sorry, I'm extremely sorry. This may partly explain why voter turnout is often less than 50 of the electorate. What can turn out? Okay, not often coming. Coalitions are the norm in Switzerland as parties don't gain an absolute majority, with the result that the tradition of consensus has become established. Okay, let's see. 3 ways in which Swiss MPs are quite unusual. Facts about MPs in the text. They are paid modest salary compared to counterparts abroad. Modest, I think, like greater, or the biggest ones. Not large in size. Okay, not expensive. Okay. Different from what I expected it to be. They are paid modest salary. Okay, fact number 1. Anything else about MPs here? The 200 MPs in the National Council are elected via a complex form of proportional representation. So maybe it's fact number 2 that is unusual. I'm not that erudite so that I can analyze and compare MPs in Switzerland to MPs anywhere else. Special interest groups often lobby voters to support MPs favoring their cause. Maybe it's fact number 3. I don't know. But nowhere else MPs is typed, so I guess these are the facts. 3 examples of how Swiss people participate in politics. They can make a petition or something. Yes, challenge the decision. So they can challenge the decision by collecting signatures on a petition. It's fact number 1. Let's make it another color. Individuals can challenge the decision of the government, doing a referendum. Anyone can propose laws by getting 100 signatures. People can vote 15 times a year or more. It's a lot. What else? 3 examples of how participate. No, it's not about that. I think that's it, How members of the National Council and the Senate are selected. National Council and Senate. The Senate is formed by the individual cantons electing 2 representatives each, irrespective of the population size, which is pretty surprising, actually. What if there are just 2 people in this, or is that canton? Canton, is it pronounced canton or canton? Canton, I guess,
Canton.
No, canton.
Canton.
Canton, okay. What was the question? And the Senate, how? And the 200 MPs in the national councils are elected via a complex form of proportional representation. Each canton is allocated a number of seats according to population, ranging from this to that. Okay. And the last question. One reason that may explain why not many Swiss people vote. I think we have already answered this one. So coalitions are the norm in Switzerland, as parties don't gain an absolute majority. So with the result that the tradition of consensus has become established. So this may partly explain the reason why people don't like that much to vote in Switzerland. Yeah. I hope you are satisfied with the answers I gave. If you have another opinion, just let me know in the comment section below. Otherwise, I wouldn't know. Okay, won't know. It's so hard. Read the article again. No. Read the article again. Tick what you think are positive aspects of the Swiss system and cross what you think is negative. Okay. I hope it will be the last task for today. Let's study each passage carefully and vote whether this thing is good or bad. Okay. According to what? According to my picture or view of the world. So consists of 26 cantons or member states. 26 on this small area. The country of Switzerland has a long tradition of democracy. Very long. It is also perhaps unique in the amount of power it allocates to regional and local institutions. Parliament only sits 12 weeks a year, and MPs are paid modest salaries compared to counterparts abroad. I don't understand why people are paid modest salaries. So people have to have second jobs in the community. So I think that's not the great thing. So let's cross it, okay? As for having democracy, I don't know, like, is it possible? Really? I think people are the same everywhere, no matter what country, what place on earth it is. People are absolutely the same. In their core, in our core, we are all the same, really. More or less, like this. This is what I believe in. And so, is there any democracy where power, money rule? Is there any democracy? Or it's just something we say, but we do not mean? I'll skip it. In fact, this devolution of power, the fact that in Switzerland, people are given much power, is it good or bad? I think it can be good. It can bring good because it provides conscious people. Yeah, it provides the country with conscious people, right? They become more responsible for what they're gonna have if they have a power to choose. I think, I believe it. So it's good. In fact, this devolution power, even the national parliament decides to change the law, individuals can challenge. This thing is also good, that people can challenge any decision and that people can propose laws by getting. So, but at the same time, it can be bad because, for example, anyone would propose something stupid, and just because it's fun, everyone else would support him or her in this decision, and they would get like 100,000 signatures, and the law would be changed or accepted. What happened if this happened? Yeah, you see. Federal Parliament with two bodies, and the Senate would choose the government. I don't consider it neither bad nor good. The Senate is formed with individual candidates electing blah blah blah. This is a system, or I don't know whether it's good or bad. I'm sorry. Whether it's according to population or not, or irrespective of population. So what? Sorry. Voters can vote not only for the party, but also for specific candidates. I think it's good. They can even make their own list. Wonderful. Percentage of party of ballot papers returned. I think it's also good. No, it's logical because of the citizens voted often, but why? Interesting idea, because relationship with the vote often reject the party line. Yeah, so if you like someone, not something, not a group. You like a person, not a group. Maybe it's good. It's better than liking a group. Yeah. Lobby voters to support in his favor in their course. What about coalitions? I'm not sure. Okay, so I'll leave it this way and let's call it a day, just because I think it's enough. 32 minutes already. Thanks for watching. We'll continue next time working with this text. I hope I'll be more fresher. I will be fresher than I'm now. And I wish you a good day. Goodbye.